open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. To throw again on second down, Jackson. And he's taken down here by the Saints. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out right at the 35. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And some space here. There he goes right side. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now Jackson. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. The quarterback will keep it himself. He had the option, decided to keep it. I don't know that it would have mattered either way, though. Defended pretty well.
It really was, wasn't it? Because option plays are really standard 2-point calls, and you have to prep against them, and they did their prep well on that one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 3rd down from the gun. Dalton got an open man. It's Olave. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. And Dalton to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Dalton. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll run it with Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. So now after the touchdown, Dalton will lead them up to go for 2. They'll turn to Kamara. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. An excellent gain, 35 yards. To throw is Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Jackson on first down. Throw left side, complete. That's Drake. And he'll be out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me.
Touchdown! Kenyon Drake. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Ravens get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and run with Drake. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Dalton. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy sideline, right?
Sammy sideline.
And he's going to be intercepted. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. A breakaway for Michael Thomas. He's at the 40, past the 20. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Boy, CD, what a way to score. You want to talk about a roller coaster of emotions. They've got the big play, then they cough it up. It seems to be disastrous, but his teammate is there to scoop it and score it.
Not much else I can add to that, partner. I'll just say one thing. We just saw momentum swing several times on one play.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it running right. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. Room here to run. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Jackson going to run. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And they run with Edwards off the option. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. On 3rd, here's an option play right. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here's Jackson. It's complete, swings it out to his running back. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Dalton. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. But Charles,